Today is install day at one of our projects. This is Project Frenchtown. And so I want to walk you through what to expect on an install day, and also some of our favorite kind of tips and tricks for how to plan for an install. Also, to make it relevant to you, you can kind of take those and use them just for like a moving day if you're moving houses yourself. So at this project, this is up in Argyle, Texas. We first started on this project in October, November, and it is May right now. And so it's been a long time coming. So what happens on install day? This is my favorite part of every project, because as a designer, when we walk into somebody's house, we immediately have ideas of what we're wanting to do in there. And so install day is that final day where what has been kind of cooking in our head comes to life, and we see it all come together, and it's super fun for us. Our whole team comes in, all of my employees, our delivery guys, vendors, they all come in, and it all starts to finally come together. The only caveat to all of that, unfortunately, in this post-COVID era is that we're getting a little bit better with back orders and timelines of things getting delivered, but nowadays, unfortunately, we actually have typically 1 or 2 install days because there's always a few lingering items. But overall, and today is the vast majority of the product going in. Okay, so how do we plan for install day? So once we present a plan to the client, design plans, we've gone through rounds of edits, our team takes care of purchasing all of the product for them. What does that mean? It means that we submit purchase orders, we're doing weekly inventory checks, all of the damage claim, probably 30 to 40% of our product comes in damaged. We take care of all of that for our client, and we just kind of FYI them, hey, we took care of 5 claims today on your behalf, no big deal for you. We take care of all of the back order claims. We're tracking that along the way. Once we get about 75% of the product in, that's where we schedule our install day. We schedule all of our vendors to come in on that day, and I have a specific role in my company for a logistics coordinator, and this is her sweet spot. She dreams in Excel spreadsheets, which is not my jam, so I appreciate the heck out of her. So she creates pages and pages of all of the inventory that is gonna go into our install for that day. Every single one has been inspected upon arrival at our warehouse. She has them labeled, the heck out of them labeled. Numbers, we have all of our initial drawings and renders. We have the numbers according to each product. That way, regardless of who on my team is here at an install, we all know where everything is going. Every inch of an install day is planned out, and it has to be because we want to be really, really efficient with this day. That way we get to the end of the day and we can have that special reveal time. So one thing that I recommend for you that we do with our delivery team is telling them how to stack the van or the truck for lots of inventory. We tell them first to load all of the really big product in first. After all the really big product, and what that is, it's all the big furnishings, it's the beds, it's the sofas, the dining tables. Load that in first. What comes next? Then load all of the rugs. After the rugs are put on the truck, we tell them to load all of the rug pads. And then lastly, all of the things that are kind of still boxed up, all the little tchotchkes, we tell them to load that last. Why do we tell them to do that? It makes the process so clean. When they arrive on site, they're unloading all the boxes first. That way our team can just, we're like little sharks. We jump on top of those boxes and we start unpacking those little things while our guys go through and they have to lay rug pads first. So that was the next thing on the truck. You lay the rug pads. Then they're gonna put the rugs on top of those, and then they can get the furnishings out. And so it keeps things in a really streamlined, efficient order. So I highly recommend this for your moves telling your movers how to stack their trucks. Don't be afraid to manage them. A lot of times, just don't assume that they know how to do it just because they've done it a lot of times. The next thing that we do, once we get all of the styling product kind of unveiled out of those boxes, we have a game plan. Once we get the rugs down and then we get the furnishings, that's where we just go to town on all of the styling. We know every little product that goes in every room. So I actually hear our delivery team pulling up, so I'm gonna have to go, and we'll show you once we finish this install. Of course, we're gonna have room reveals for you, but stay tuned. Comment below if you have any questions about how we do things, and we'll catch you next time.